Alright, y'all. So we are playing round 2 in the Zardichar's tour. I don't quite remember. So we're playing round 2 of Zardichar's tour. We do know that they have the grass Glimmora. They have Tailwind technically. So the way that I kind of look at it is we start this and this still. We know this is going to be important, and they have Steel Pterodon Dozo with annoying stuff. I mean, it's basically this, but like, I don't know how I feel about it. Because, like, they have Earthquake, they have Wave Crash. Those will both do a lot to me. Glimmora Dozo. So what I'm wondering is if I can click Flare Blitz into Glimmora and Earthquake. Because either way, we'll get damage. Either way, I mean, I guess they could just Terra Water, right? But like, yeah, so they're gonna Terra Grass, which is like, they'll get the Toxic Debris, which is ultimately what their team wants, right? Yeah. Nice. So we do that. We go for Earthquake. We get the KO on Glimmora, so they don't get the Mortal Spin, which is nice, right? Like, you gotta admit that, it's nice. I think what I have to do next turn is we Will-O-Wisp the Dondozo and we Headlong Rush the Gholdengo, right? Bring out Roaring Moon, okay. So what do they have? Speed, okay. So that does mean that they might be able to out Tailwind me, but I still think we click just, yeah. We actually might have wanted to Headlong Rush the Gholdengo here, like I was saying earlier. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm not confident in this Earthquake KOing Gholdengo. They do set up Tailwind though, which I would say is probably best case for us. They go for Make It Rain, the Make It Rain does that. Critical hit on the Tusk, which is unfortunate. They do have to choose their targeting next time though, right? So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Moon and just click Earthquake. Is that the right play? I think the right play is... What do I have in the bag? Flare Blitz, Skuldango, and Earthquake. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate because I did think about just going for a better play, I guess. So right here, we fake out the Roaring Moon. We bring in Iron Hands. They do have the Toxic Spikes. Bring in Iron Hands. We Flare Blitz. And we have to fake out. Yeah. So I get that. I don't know if we'll KO ourselves with the Flare Blitz though. Yeah. So it does put them in a bit of a rough position. I'm gonna say we Flare Blitz. We just Flare Blitz and Drain Punch. That's smart. Excuse me. That's smart. Okay. So I think my question here is gonna be like, can they actually beat what we're dishing out, right? Because they'll do that, that's fine. Tailwind peters out. No one has Tailwind anymore. Bring out the Guard. We do have to Terra Style the Guard. We Salt Cure here. Let me Drain Punch. Yeah. Okay. So I need to think. Like, it feels like they almost definitely should protect Roaring Moon next turn, right? So I don't exactly know what I want to do. I think I want to just protect and Fire Punch. Like, we could Salt Cure here, we could Drain Punch the Roaring Moon, but I'm assuming that this is a good play. I don't know if it's a good play. Nah, that's probably GG's. Very interesting. So 35 down to 0. Jeez. Okay. So unfortunately, I think their acrobatics should just do enough. So like, we have the Salt Cure. Oh, huh. They don't have Throat Chop. Interesting stuff. That's not what I expected. I wasn't even looking at their team sheet, honestly. Okay. So we take game 1. I do think our lead is solid. Excuse me. So perhaps complete. Like I was saying, I think our lead was pretty solid. The Roaring Moon in the back would have had a really hard time dealing with my Fluttermane, as would a lot of things. But my Fluttermane does not have Protect, so it has a really hard time dealing with Follow Me. So I do think, like, all in all, what we brought was good. And Fire Punch was even good, technically. But Wild Charge also probably would have taken care of it, right? We shall see. I think there's definitely ways that they can, like, adjust, right? But the Glimmora strat will not work. So they do start Goldengo Glimmora again. I still want to just make the same play, honestly. I was thinking about just double targeting the Goldengo. I think could also be a really strong play, but they are gonna do that. That's smart. Okay. So, they'll get the Mortal Spin off, but like, how far does it really get them, right? I guess I could have double targeted Glimmora with a close combat, but so yeah, I mean, they live that. They go for the Power Gem, which I think is smart, I guess. What can I do here? I can bring out the hands. I bring out hands, I click Fake Out, I click Headlong Rush. No. Close combat. Like, I could Headlong Rush that slot. I just don't see them switching out Glimmora right now, if that makes sense. Yeah. So we'll get a close combat off. I'm wondering if Ground Terra Earthquake can win us this game. So if they bring back Goldengo, I'm definitely clicking Earthquake. Roaring Moon, okay. So with Roaring Moon coming out, the thing is, I have a pretty safe, I'm gonna Drain Punch the Mouse Hold and close combat the Roaring Moon. Okay. So they Super Fang. I'm really wondering here what my best play is going to be. Like, I'm almost positive that Drain Punch KOs the Roaring Moon. So we do actually still have Terra Style. Let's Drain Punch and let's Headlong Rush. We do have Protect, which I think if I started going for Protects at this point, that would probably be the right thing to do, right? They go for Shadow Ball. It does some. The Drain Punch KO is good. Okay. So at this point, I think we could actually probably win by Terra Style Fire Punch, right? I just don't think that it's the right way to win, if that makes sense. I think the right way to win is to just click Fire Punch and to Terra Style and Salt Cure. So, like, because this is just the most consistent way to win, basically. Like, sure, they can Protect, but the Fire Punch plus the Salt Cure is gonna pretty much just deal with it. So, the Iron Hands is getting a little low, which I'm not super happy about. But Salt Cure plus Fire Punch, like I was saying, they do go for the double Protect, which I think is what they had to do. But the Fire Punch, jeez, does a lot, man. It gets a crit, unfortunately for them. And it burns them. Ultra Salt in the Wound. And then we get the Salt Cure. So, that's what you do. No Dozo Glimmora here against this, like... I actually think this team has a really strong answer to Dozo Glimmora in the, in the tech, let's just say. But once they take this Salt Cure, yeah, that's just GG's, so... Solid stuff. Yeah, I feel really good about that win. Big Slim World is a more well-known player. I think I get them confused with Big Mike OG a lot. The homie Big Mike from Pokesports, but it is not Big Mike. So, Big Slim is a more well-known player. I can never remember where from, or like if they actually go to regionals, but we beat the Dozo Glimmora. We had a very, I think a very just consistent strat against it with the Talon Tusk. So like, sure there's ways that like maybe Goldango could have started setting up on me with, like Glimmora switches out turn 1 into Roaring Moon maybe, or Mouse Hold, and then they Terra Water and click, I mean, you could click Nasty Plot if you're really being greedy, but then... Excuse me. But then I still have a priority Tailwind, so... I think what you would have to do is... You probably, maybe Nasty Plot and switch in Roaring Moon. Or no, sorry. You would have to click Shadow Ball or Make It Rain, and then switch in Roaring Moon. And, yeah, I guess Terra style, right? So, all in all, I think we just had a good strat for dealing with that, and it's a good feeling, so we'll take it. We'll see what happens in the next